Hi guys, I'm Dimension Jumper. Today we're doing my top 5 favourite legendary Pokemon. So for this list, I'll be going over some of the legendary Pokemon that I find quite interesting, whether it's the design, or their typing, or some of the moves they might learn, that sort of thing. So for number 5 is Rayquaza. Now what I like about Rayquaza is both its design and its typing. Mainly, first, its design is basically a massive snake dragon looking thing, and plus its typing flying dragon type. I think it represents both types quite well, and I also like in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire during the Delta episode, you can see Mega Rayquaza, and I think Mega Rayquaza also is quite interesting, and mainly because it's basically got these two big, massive spike looking things on its face, and also it's got these sort of like ribbon looking things that make it more menacing. It's kind of hard to explain Mega Rayquaza's design, but I do really like Rayquaza, and I think it's like one of probably the best, or probably the best Pokemon to come out of um, the Ruby and Sapphire games, and also Emerald. For number 4 is Giratina. Now, what I like about Giratina is that like Rayquaza, I think it suits its typings well because it's a ghost and dragon type, and I think it gives off both types really well because its entry says that it comes from or something about coming from a different dimension or something. I can't exactly remember Giratina's Pokédex entry. But I do like how it's used in Pokemon Platinum because it's a part of the story, and it can also basically create its own dimension, or it's in its own dimension where time doesn't exist and stuff like that. And I do really like it plays a more of, as I said before, it plays a part in the story more in Platinum than it does in Diamond and Pearl, because in Diamond and Pearl you can only catch it once you've beaten Cynthia. But I do like how you can catch Giratina in the alternate reality thing. For number 3 is Palkia. Now, what I like about Palkia is that I think it's probably really interesting in how it looks, and also how it, again, like Giratina, plays a sort of role in Diamond and Pearl. And I'd really like it how some of the moves it has, like Spatial Rend, I think that's its move. Well, its signature move, and how it can basically just probably like it can possibly defeat like a Pokemon in one hit, depending on the circumstances, whether it's a champion, whether it's Cynthia the champion or an Elite Four member, depending on who you're facing against. And I really like its design. It's basically this big dragon thing that for some reason has the water type. But I don't mind it having the water type. It's just like this big, intimidating dragon looking Pokemon. For number 2 is your Vettel from Pokemon Y, and what I like about your Vettel is that it says that it's once it's absorbed a lot of energy, it goes into this cocoon, and I do also really like its dual typing, fire and dark type. No, not fire, flying and dark type, and I think the symbol that it creates, the Y. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's a bit of on the nose, when it's described to you about how it's a Y, or it looks like a Y. But I do like how it just reveals basically this big eagle looking bird, and it's just really cool. And I also like, again, like Palkia, its signature move, um, called Oblivion Wing, and I do like how it's basically a better like absorb or mega drain, and how it can like absorb your own moves, and I think it's slightly better than mega drain and absorb. And for number 1 is Darkrai. Now, what I like about Darkrai is that it's probably, I think it suits its typing really well, which is Dark type, and I think it's really cool because like the Darkrai I have, it has like probably the best sort of moves, and also I think Darkrai, if it's used in, if you're playing against your friends and using Darkrai, you can probably do get a lot of fun out of using Darkrai. And also, I really like, I guess, the design. It's basically this big, sort of almost humanoid Pokemon with like the white hair and this like um, sort of like red sort of mouth. I'm not too sure what the red thing is around its head. It could be some kind of mouth or something. I'm not too sure, but I really like its design. I think it's really cool. I think it's probably the best looking design out of a lot of the legendaries that have come out within the Pokemon games, uh, in terms of design wise. And I think Darkrai is really cool. So that's been my list for my top 5 favorite legendary Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.